morning, campers. We are in northern Montana, about 50 miles southeast of Helena. Or not Helena, Great Falls. We're near Great Falls. We've got a fuel stop there. So we do have to take a short break there. It's about 6:40 a.m. So we're well on track to reach Kalispell by noon and make our delivery. We've got a load of delicious beer. I don't actually know what Budweiser beer tastes like. I don't drink. But we've got a truck full of it. And we're delivering that to Kalispell, Montana. And that means that we get to drive a pretty legendary road today. One that the few people that have been around on my channel for a really long time will find familiar. Or just people that go back and watch the stupid train simulator vids. It's the Marias Pass between Browning, Montana and Kalispell, Montana. It is the route that the Great Northern Railroad used to pass through, or pass over the Great Divide. Or the Continental Divide. Great Divide. Tiny baby cow thing, I think. I don't know. It's the route that the Great Northern Railroad used to get over the Continental Divide. It's a really nice, gentle grade, though it goes up above 5,000 feet, so we've been right back up at Denver height. That pickup was herding a very young cow through the field. It was kind of cute watching him frolic. And 10th gear again, please. Thank you. There we go. Okay, it's currently owned by BNSF, the rail line through the Marias Pass. And that is the state that it was in when it was added to Train Simulator a few years back. It was easily my favorite of the American routes in that game. I played it all the time. I've got, I think, multiple videos on this channel of that route, and it's one that I never really expected we would drive to at any point. It's not... It's really hard to wind up with a load that goes to Kalispell to begin with, but even harder still to get one where it's not faster to go through Missoula than through Great Falls. But this worked out perfectly between just the general time estimates as well as the fuel prices in Great Falls. This turned out to be the best route. welcome back, folks. We are unloaded successfully. I made it to my appointment here in Kalispell with 1 minute to spare. 1 minute. This place was really happy that I made it today. Apparently they didn't think I was going to make it, so. I found out why it's so smoky and hazy out here today. Apparently there's some fires going southwest of here, and northwest of here, and west of here. And that's why, all the smoke. We are on the 93 freeway bypass, which is, apparently it's raining. Okay, that's cool. We're on the 93 freeway bypass around Kalispell, which I didn't know there was a freeway bypass around Kalispell. Though I'm not sure it qualifies as freeway since it's not divided. It's controlled access, but there's no center thing. It's not a divided highway. So I don't know how that counts as far as freeways go. It definitely wouldn't qualify as an interstate, not without a Jersey barrier there at least. But you know, still pretty sweet. 55-mile-an-hour road. I'm doing 60. Whoops. I just feel like I'm going so much faster with this wind. It's really breezy today up in Montana, probably why the fires are so bad. But yeah, we did not make good time getting here. It took me 9 hours to drive the 420 miles from Billings to here. 9 hours of driving. 10 hours total. An hour's worth of stop-offs that we had to do on the way between P stops. Since we took more than 4 hours to get to Great Falls, I had to do a 30-minute break, which cost us a lot of time. But because I just added 15 minutes onto a bathroom stop, and that accomplished the 30 just fine. All right, we're going to need to turn left at the red light. There's not a whole lot of parking here in Kalispell, at least none that I know of. There might be a spot by the Cabela's, but I don't trust it enough to go in and try it. I'll take a look as we drive by, but I really doubt it's actually a truck parking area. It's probably for RVs. Also, I'm not going to get to slow down very much. Oh, yes I am. Oh, it's not even there anymore, never mind. It's a Chick-fil-A now. Well, I'm glad I didn't go in there. That might have been awkward. Is that a truck stop there? That town pump? Is that Kanoko? It kind of looks like... It really looks like a truck stop. Huh. No, I see a lot of cars in that parking lot. I don't think there's room for trucks. I don't want to find out the hard way if there's not. There's a Pilot town pump truck stop to the north back in Columbia Falls. We're gonna head there. I'm gonna park there for the night. Tomorrow we will head down to Missoula. I'm gonna be picking up a relay load from another driver. It's going into Washington. It's gonna be pretty sweet. We get to sit around a little bit to get some hours back. Possibly a full reset, but either way, we'll bank some hours for my 70-hour clock, regardless whether we get a full reset or not. But yeah. I don't think that's a legal place to do a U-turn. But what do I know? Yay! Straight ahead, 6%. Please, thank you. Alright, we are coming down into the Missoula Valley. In 9th gear, my engine brake is handling this just fine on the medium setting to keep us about 52 miles per hour. If we were loaded, I'd be going a bit slower, but we're not. Engine brakes handling this no problem. I've never come into Missoula from this direction. At least, well, actually no. My very first day of driving one of these Palmer trucks. My trainer, my yard trainer, a guy named Chris, he's not with us anymore, but he was a former UPS driver that was doing our classroom stuff back then. He put me in a bobtail truck, and once I had the hang of shifting, he took me up here to learn how to use engine brakes. So that's the only time I've ever driven this route. We'll be crossing I-90 shortly. Speed limit is at the moment, I believe, 60 mile an hour, but I'm just doing 55 because we're almost there. I got no reason to rush. The traffic's going to pick up now that we're close to the interstate. There's going to be trucks coming in and out of all the... There's like 4 truck stops just around the... just right there around I-90. Is it 4 or 3? It might be only 3. It's because I know there's Moralt's, there's a TA, and there's a Pilot. The Pilot's a town pump. So I think that's only... Yeah, I think there's only 3. I was thinking town pump and Pilot separately, I think. Only 3. Oops. The TA over here is a Sinclair TA, which makes me happy. I like Sinclair truck stops where I've also got all my Pilot TA or Petro points or whatever. Those are extra cool. Lovely trucks on the yard today. Maxwell, you're home. Ah! Wow, that's gotten worse. I wonder what just fell back there. Wilson Logistics trailers right next to their prime counterparts. That's our drive-in division. It's pretty cool, pretty cool. Let's park this one right next to here, I think. It's going to be good. That should do. Let's drop this thing. Alrighty, folks. We're going to be here for the night. The load I'm picking up hasn't made it up here yet, so I guess I'll be doing that tomorrow then. That means I'm stuck here for the evening, and as always, I enjoy staying in the Missoula terminal. Probably means it's a pizza night. Not excited yet, though. We'll see. Anyway, my name is MacLeod, AsRanger17 on Twitter, Xbox Live, and Steam. Thank you all for riding with me from Kalispell down to here today. That was a pretty great drive. I made sure to record most of it for the time lapse, because I figured there might not be so much recording when we got here if this wound up being our situation, which it is. So, yeah, that's it for today. Thank you guys so much for watching. Have a great day.